Should be good. Evidently it is. Maybe. Okay. All right, Quilted Twins fans. It is I, Ken, your host. And the items we'll be showing you today, Monday, December 10th, 11th, something like that, are already on the website. And this is just to let you see what we got, what came in. Some of these items are new to the store. Some of them are refreshing our stock. And so, go to quiltedtwins.com. You can order them there right away. We do not have operators standing by here, but we will get it out to you ASAP. We are current up to the very moment.
We have a website that is standing by. Standing by their website. I'm Rachael Gutt, by the way.
And so, without any further ado, I have peacock feathers from the good folks at Northcott, where cotton feels like peacock feathers. And so here you go, peacock feathers to go with peacock panels. We've got peacock panels. Just go to our website, quiltedtwins.com. Do a little search there, and you will find all that you need right there. And so, peacock's panels. Basics number 462, and it looks like it's $12.50 a yard. And here's some green, limey green looking here. It's sort of a blendery kind of a thing. Marbly look to it. And this is also from Northcott. This cotton feels like silk because it's from Northcott. Basics number 462 or 463, that is $12.50 a yard.
Okay, this is a Christmas fabric because Christmas is coming up in a few days. And this is Christmas 441, and this is a Northcott fabric. This is a Patrick Lose before he went with Northcott, and it's called Christmas Cheer Wrap It Up, and it's all the things you need for wrapping. Of course, you could make a bag out of this. That would be really cool. And invite your friends to come see us. I don't know why, but it's not showing that we have anybody on the stream, and I'm hoping we do. So come see us. Christmas 441, $6.99.
And I have another peacocky looking thing here too from Northcott, where cotton feels like silk. And so it's got the colors of peacocks there. They tend to be blues and purples and greens and teals and all sorts of things like that. Basics number 464, $12.50 a yard. And here is some more Northcott blue spots. Okay, let me get it closer. Purpley on a black background in behind all those spots. And so, basics number 467, $12.50 a yard.
Okay, this is a red background with tiny little white flowers or buds, or just could be silver spots, but it is red 466, red 466, a beautiful red. If you need a red, come and get this. It is $6.99.
And another Northcott here from a line called Allure. That is not a lure like fishing, but allure as in attracting you. Okay, so we got it stripey kind of looking with blues and greens and teals and purples and all sorts of things like that. Basics number 465, and it's $12.50 a yard. And finally, in this general idea, hold it. Did I hold this one up already?
No, it was a different colorway.
466 and different colorway. Oh, the other one was a purpley, more of a purpley. This is more of a blue and green and turquoise. Background colors black. Once again, Northcott. Basics number 466, $12.50 a yard.
Okay, this is Night of the Nutcracker, And this is by Paintbrush Studios. This has a creamy or a milky white background, and it has the Nutcracker in parts, all the soldiers from the Nutcracker, in a very all over pattern. You don't have to worry about direction. Christmas, CHR $9.95. And it is $6.99.
Oh, from the sublime to the economical. Okay, this is a fabric family alert. From the red and the blacks. Here we got bright red in the background, and then swirly twirlies going on there in the print. Bright white. Fabric family number 64.13. And this is only $5.99 a yard. Okay, fabric families are all $5.99 a yard.
Okay, and I went to Cheryl this morning and I said, I need reds on the shelf because we have half a row of empty reds. So she went and found this one. It has a white background with lots of red dots on it. This is called Willow Creek by Paintbrush Studios. Red $4.62, and these are only $6.99.
And that would be rojo for our friends south of the border. Okay, here's some more red. Who did this? Paintbrush Studios. And so you've got things that look like the grain, harvested grain there going on, but sort of a tomatoey kind of a red $4.64, and it's only $6.99 a yard.
Okay, this one is called Dragon Quest. And this is a red with kind of a, looks like a dragon's lair by Quilting Treasures. Red $4.61, $6.99.
And another from State Paintbrush Studios. I got stars, and then red balls. Okay, white stars, white balls, orange balls, all kind of yellow balls, all on a bright red background color happening right there. Red number 463, $6.99 a yard.
Okay, it's time to think candy canes. All things Christmas candy. Candy canes are pretty classic, and this candy cane is on a red and white, the white circles, white dots. And this is Christmas $6.59. Christmas $6.59 is just $6.99.
And from Paintbrush Studio again, we've got a Civil War-y looking red. Okay, so it's sort of a toned down, earth tony kind of a red. And then teeny tiny little flowers all organized in rows diagonally each direction. And so, if you're one who likes to make Civil War quilts, this would be a good one. CW Civil War red number 98, $6.99 a yard.
This is called Black and White with a Touch of Bright by Studio E. A bunch of rainbows or seashells or shells or whatever you want to call it. I think they're rainbows, but they miscolored their rainbows, and it's very pretty. But we put this in abstract 67, and it is only $6.99. This one would be $12.99, $13.99, $14.99 at most quilt shops. This is a name brand by Studio E, one of Scott Fortunoff's companies, and it's only $6.99.
Okay, Paintbrush Studios did this one here. This is reminiscent of one that I held up a moment ago. Same pattern, only this is more of a fuchsia red. The other one was sort of a tomatoey red. And so there's just a hair difference between the two reds. Maybe a little touch of maroon or something going on in this one here. Red number 465, and it's only $6.99.
Okay, this one actually we could have maybe put in Christmas, except that we have the space in red right now. This is actually looking like baby's breath on red, and that means it kind of looks wintry. So it looks very wintry, but we put it in red because that's where we have space right now. Red 468 by Ann Turnowski for Quilting Treasures.
Okay, this one here reminded me of blades on the ceiling fan. Benartex did this one. Little white petals happening there, and then the background color is sort of a stripy of various tones of red. So because they're sort of in a diagonal horizontal stripe, can't really call it a blender, I don't think. Number red number 456, and it's only $6.99.
Okay, this is chartreuse. Chartreuse dots on a darker chartreuse or a lime background. So this one is dots 326, and this is only $6.99 by Studio E.
From Robert Kaufman, we got some more red here. Yeah, she's filling up our red shelf again. Okay, so we got kind of a chevron-y kind of a design happening in this. Two different shades of red happening. One light, almost a pink, making up the lines on this. And so, get a little closer. There you go. Okay, red number 469. No, 459. $6.99 a yard.
Okay, we have decided to make a gingham section in the store. We keep getting asked. I think every time we've been open for the past month or so, we've had people asking often for gingham. So they call it check. Sometimes they call it buffalo check, but we're making a gingham check section, and this is going to be GOG. It's a geometric, but it's going to start with the G, like for gingham, and so that way they'll be in with the geometrics, but they'll all be together at the end or middle or wherever we put them. GOG 109. This is a North Cot, so it's $12.50 a yard.
And from Riley Blake, I've got a blender here. Okay, a blender from a line they called tie dye. It's not like the tie dye we got in the fabric families. A little bit different than that. Quite a bit different than that. But anyway, it's definitely a blender. You got lights and darks all together in a disorganized fashion. Red number 458, $6.99 a yard.
Boy, I'm not sure where Cheryl found these fabrics, but boy, is this one cute. This is Dogs by Three Wishes, and they look like they are really having fun. Look at that. Look at how fun they are. They are on chairs. They are standing in front of their
typical dog behavior.
Yes, except they're not licking me, which is what they normally do. Dogs and cats, $196, and this is by Three Wishes. It's only $6.99, not $13.99.
And from Benartex, I've got a squares. Okay, squares. The lines making the squares are black, and then you got red, shades of red in the middle of those lines. And so, I don't know if would you call this a plaid? I just call it Benartex. Red number 457, and it's only $6.99 a yard.
Okay, here are more shells in a fuchsia red, and we put this in red by Benartex. Pure Delight by Riley Blake, actually. Red 467. It's actually probably technically a hot pink, but it is only $6.99. You find out when you get it.
From Dan Morris at Quilting Treasures. Okay, we got more red and black together in this, and then you got this sort of a geometric kind of a medallion-y sort of design, half moons looking there certain places, all sorts of things to look at in this, so it's certainly not boring. Red number 461, and it's only $6.99 a yard.
Okay, now wouldn't this make a cool binding for a quilt? This is another one of those black and white with a touch of bright by Victoria somebody. Probably Victoria Finley Wolf, Victoria Borges for Studio E, and this is S&P 512. S&P 512. This is so much fun. It's only $6.99. Come and get it.
From Wyndham Fabrics, in a line called Homeward. Kind of reminds me of bricks, distressed bricks, or maybe bricks with some snow stuck to them. But they're not rectangular bricks, they're sort of square bricks. But it is a lighter shade of red. Okay, so red 460, $6.99 a yard.
Okay, this one kind of looks like a bandana. You could use it for a handkerchief. This is a border print, and it has it on both sides. A border here, and then on the other side as well, it has a border. So this is a true border print only on the border of the fabric. The rest of it looks like this. And there you can see the fact that the border is on the bottom by Art Loft for Studio E. And border number 18, it's only $6.99.
And from Paintbrush Studio, I've got another Civil War-y looking thing here. Okay, the red is a little bit toned down. It's not quite so bright. And then you've got these tiny little designs there like Civil War patterns do. And so it's a yellow circle with a red dot in the middle in the design. CW Civil War red, number 99, $6.99 a yard.
Okay, my second gingham, GOG number 108, and this one is by Henry Glass. Henry Glass hot pink gingham check, and this is GOG 108, and it is just $9.99 a yard.
And from Rodney Blake.
$11.50. Never mind. That one was $11.50.
From Rodney Blake, I've got a kind of a skin color of peach happening. I don't know if you'd call it peach fuzz, color of the year by self-appointed anointer, color of the year. But anyway, then you got all these bouquets of foliage. Don't know what else to call it. Civil War, CW pink, number 43, and it's only $6.99 a yard.
You know, nobody could argue with you if you say flower or foliage. We start naming our flowers and we get corrected. We name our foliage and we get corrected. But you know what? If we just say foliage and flowers, it makes for not a very exciting show. But you know what? At least we don't get emails. Okay, this is bandana on the edge, kind of a bandana look. And this is a border print. Same one as I showed before, only this one is blue. The last one was red. This is border number 19, and it's $6.99 by Studio E.
Yeehaw! I got some cowboy stuff here happening now. I got horseshoes. And then background color is a blue denim-y look. Okay, it's a blue denim print. It's not denim. It's a blue. It's a print that made it look like denim. And so you got horseshoes, you got stars, red stars going on there. And so if you got a little cowboy running around your house, cowboy is $191, $6.99 a yard.
Okay, this one goes with the Wildflower Honey pack, which I'll try to put it in tomorrow's email. And this is a green plaid background that's created by a four-leaf clover or whatever you want to call a small flower in the middle that's lighter green. And it's called Basics 469. It's by Benartex. And this one is a new fabric, just came in, $12.50 a yard.
Okay, another Paintbrush Studio here. Purple, solid purple happening there. And then you got gold metallic dots scattered hither, thither, and yon. Totally disorganized, but all seem to be the same size. So, we got a metallic section because those are gold metallic blingy dots on the purple. Metallic number 502, and it's only $6.99 a yard.
Okay, if you have a little green girl who thinks she's a princess, then maybe she needs something, even if it's just a pillowcase. You could buy some of this and put this at the top of her pillowcase. This looks like Cinderella's carriage, and this is Once Upon a Time. Kids 144, and it's only $11.50 a yard. I think I did a pack, and I think she's just now getting to putting this up. So go look up Once Upon a Time on the website.
Then Artex. This is a good one here because everything's better with blue bonnets on it. Okay, so we got blue bonnet flowers happening there. Wildflower Honey by Dan somebody Swartz. Okay, and it's on a yellow background happening there. And you got green vines connecting all those blue belt bonnets. And so plants, it's in the plant section, number 288. And it's $12.50 a yard.
Okay, this is a great farm one. It reminds me of what you might see out in Ohio or out west with the windmills and stuff like that. Maybe in Pennsylvania. Definitely Pennsylvania, you'd see this. So this one is Farm 226 by Blank Quilting. And there's nothing blank about this. Even the background has a really cool design, if you can see that. And it's only $6.99. It's super soft too. $6.99. Boy, that's
We've
right.
both been avoiding this, or at least I have, because I wanted to hear her describe this, but she just won't pick it up. Okay, she wants me to get stuck doing this one here. It's like beach balls, folks. Okay, bright, colorful, bouncy beach balls all over the place. Background color is a very light shade of gray with bright white dots, tight together white dots. And so
Cool. Goes with mine.
it's whoa, we're pretty vivid here. This'll wake you up. Okay, and Rachel, you need to wake up here.
I do.
Your wagon's dragging.
My wagon is really dragging.
Abstract number 68. And it's only $6.99 a yard.
And this is black and white with a touch of bright. And this is also goes with that one. And boy, is it pretty. This is so pretty. It goes with the other ones I've showed you that are crazy colored. Abstract 69. I don't know why I didn't make a pack out of this, but I didn't. So you can make your own. So come and get all these black and white with a touch of bright. That's fun.
Okay, just a moment ago I said something about wildflower honey with those blue bonnet yellow flowers. Well, this here goes with it. Okay, wildflower honey, Benartex, and I got flutterbys there. See that? And then the background is a yellow honeycomb. Woo woo, honeycomb. So wildflower honey. Now there's several in this collection we'll be showing you in just a moment. And so this is under bugs. Now these are kind of scattered all over the store. The other one was in plants. This is in bugs, 157. But if you do a search
for wildflower honey, they'll get it all.
They'll all pop up.
Okay, this is a plaid. Okay, red, white, and blue plaid. Light blue, dark blue, white, and red. And this is called Piccadilly by Riley Blake. And this is only $6.99, but we put it in patriotic because we got, well, I don't say we have more space there than we do in plaids, but plaids is walking down the hallway. Pat, $3.64, and it's only $6.99.
And another wildflower honey here. This is just like the last one I held up a moment ago with the flutterbys on it. And the background honeycomb, but it's blue. Okay, very light shade of blue in that honeycomb there, and so you got flutterbys going through. And so this one's in bugs. Bugs 156, $12.50 a yard.
Okay, this is another one of those black and white with a touch of bright by Victoria somebody. What's her name? I'm going to learn it. But Victoria Borges for Studio E. Beautiful fabric. Black and white hearts with a touch of bright colors, and they're all going upside down until you turn it over and look on the back side. And sorry if you're calling us, we're not answering it. White $4.65. White $4.65. $6.99.
Okay, another wildflower honey here happening. This is the border print that goes with all of these things. And so, of course, we got honey hives, beehives, honey in a pot. Notice the blue border stripe going on there. Okay, remember that border stripe, blue border stripe. Okay, and so, and you got teeny tiny little bees flying around in there too. And so it's got it all, honey, bees, and then you got the blue, the blue bonnets and the yellow, and I mean, it's got it all. Bugs.
Yeah, because the bees.
Bugs.
And the beehives.
That's all, folks. Bugs number 158, and it's $12.50 a yard.
That's beautiful. And there's a bundle. I cut a half-yard bundle to go with that. I pulled out all the bees and put them in it. This is another one, black and white with a touch of bright. Black and white with a touch of bright, and these hearts are on black this time. Black $4.23. It's really, really nice. Come and get it. It's by Studio E, for $6.99. Sorry,
Okay.
my wagon is dragging. Sorry.
Now, I told you, remember that border print in that last one that I held up, that border print, the blue in it? Well, here's the blue, okay? So, everything you need to make you a nice lap quilt or something in this Wildflower Honey by Diana Schwartz from Benartex. And so, basics. This here is in the basics, number 468, and it's $12.50 a yard.
Okay, now that I showed you Cinderella's carriage. Previously, this one is also part of Once Upon a Time. It has really cute little butterflies, but we didn't put it in bugs, even though it's got bees and butterflies, because it goes right smack dab next to the one with the carriage. And by putting it Kids 143, then the other one was either Kids 142 or 144. They'll sit right next to each other on the shelf. And this is $11.50 a yard, and this is also by Henry Glass.
Okay, from Riley Blake. I got Paisley's on red. Paisley's on red. Sort of an earth tony kind of Paisley's happening on this. Variety of shades of blue happening there. Red, white, and bang was the line that it came from. So evidently she saw that and decided it belonged in patriotic.
That's because it's red, white, blue.
Patriot number 363, $6.99 a yard. Get it here. You need something not so stars and stripes.
Yeah. Every now and then you just want some. So we put some stripes. Now we've got some plaids. Fun stuff in our patriotic section. This is Nature. This is called Meadow Lane by Riley Blake. And if I saw leaves that were this pink and aqua with a gray background, I might wonder if I was in Alice in Wonderland's land. But this is really pretty. Nature 346. It will go great with all kinds of anything that's kind of pastel-y. It's only $6.99 as well.
Okay, I've got what I got. Marcus Fabrics. Okay. Background color is a very light lemon, yes, yellow. Very light yellow lemony yellow, light yellow. And then you have those aqua leaves, vines coming off of there, almost like seaweeds. Okay, so yellow section number 408, and it's only $6.99 a yard.
Okay, and this one is called Hydrangea Blooms, and this is a Quilting Treasures fabric. Hydrangea Blooms. Purple with some periwinkle in there. Purple 414, and it's only $6.99 a yard. And I think very well that one might be mispriced, but we'll sell it to you at $6.99.
Okay, I got some solids here. I got a solid navy here, and I got a solid royal blue here. And so all of our solids are a solid $6.99. No, aren't. What are they? $6.99.
Unless it's a Riley Blake, then it has to be $7.25.
Okay, so if you pull something up and you see a tad bit of a price difference, that's the reason. Okay, Riley Blake is bugging us about charging more for theirs, which will mean theirs will sit on our shelf for longer. Solid number 7 is the blue section. Number .15 is the navy, .8 is the royal, and they're both $6.99 a yard.
Okay, another gorgeous Hydrangea Blooms in purple. Beautiful Hydrangea Blooms, and that has purple and plum and a dark eggplant. Isn't that pretty? And this is by Quilting Treasures, purple 415. Purple 415. It's only $6.99.
Okay, and a little bit of more.
That'd go with the one I just showed.
A little bit of more solids here. Okay, here's a solid purple that would go with what she just held up a moment ago, and here's a solid limey green happening there, or what do you call that? Fuchsia? No, you called it chartreuse.
Yes, a light chartreuse.
I
Very good.
I remembered it.
Very good.
Okay, so the purple one's S8 point something or other. S8s are purples. .12 is this one. And the green one is S5.32, $6.99 a yard.
Okay, this has tiny little blooms on a light blue background, and the blooms are a gray blue, bluish gray, whatever you want to call it. This is not colorful. This would make a great blender. It also could look good in Civil War, but we put it in blue. Blue $7.49, and this is by Riley Blake, called Flower Garden.
Okay, here's some purple. Maybe we could have put this in the steampunk section because they're gears. Okay, gears and cogs, and the background color is a blendery kind of a purple happening. It's not solid. It's not stripes. It's purple.
You
paint brushes. You're interrupting.
You didn't put those away. You just leaned them up.
I stood them there. I didn't shove them in the wrong spot.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't know where they belonged, so I stood them on end, just like that guy keeps calling the first timers.
I know.
And so
I think you just didn't want to get down
purple
on the floor.
$4.13, $6.99 a yard.
Sometimes we don't like putting things away because we got to crawl around on the floor, and I think that was your problem, Ken. I don't think you want to crawl on the floor. You think I do?
She just loves it.
Plum. We'll wait till Lawrence gets here. Let him crawl around on the floor. I don't know if he's coming tomorrow or not. Okay, plum with pink and purple and turquoise. Boy, this is really bright. Purple $4.16. And this is called Butterfly Bliss. I haven't seen any of this in a long time. Yes. Are you in Bliss?
I need a little
Bliss. Okay, here.
Who made that?
Give me a kiss. Okay. Hydrant. This is Studio E. Studio E.
Okay, so here's something here from who did this? Riley Blake?
Yeah.
Yes, Riley Blake. From a line that he called Caterpillar, as in not the bug, but the tractor.
Oh.
Okay, stress steel here. There's a whole bunch in the cat section. Okay, now if you just type in cat, you're going to have every cat that we have had wander through. Every stray cat and every cat in a pack, but it's part of Caterpillar, okay? And so there's a bunch of things for guys. Guys. Okay, this one here is the blue-green section. $4.97 for this blue-green distressed stretch steel.
Okay, we're closing this out with a green Christmas one called Noel, and this is peppermint candy, Santa Claus on green, and this is Christmas $9.54, and this is by Northcott, a beautiful fabric at only $6.99. Now we're having something really special on Thursday. We're having a book signing, and we're having Fred, our knife sharpener and scissor sharpener guy. Two specials, two for the time of one, so you can drop off your knife and scissors.
I'm also having workers out there making our new pathway to the sidewalk.
On Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, they can't block the sidewalk. Okay.
Right.
Okay, well they'll be down there. Okay, and then we will have the store open as well. You know that, right? We're gonna have the store open.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I was gonna take a nap.
No, you can't.
When do I got to do that?
You do that at night. At night.
Okay, so what's the lineup of these?
Okay, we'll be open at 10 because that's when Fred gets here. So they need to be able to come down here and shop while Diane Murtha is here, the lady showing her books. Okay? And doing her trunk show. So it's going to be a long day on Thursday.
So then after Diane Murtha at 11:30.
Then she'll be done and probably by 1 o'clock.
We'll have the store open. You
can come
most
shop.
of those times.
Yeah, you can come shop.
Slip in here at any time you think that you can fit it in.
Yes. So come see us on Thursday. Otherwise, order online. That's even easier. These things are all online right now. So,
and then we should have it ready for you sitting here.
Yes.
So you can enjoy
just
your
pick
time
up and go.
with Fred the sharpener or
or Diane, the book artist.
book writer.
Okay.
What did she do in those books?
I don't know. I'm going to
Was
find
it a
out on
novel?
Thursday. No.
No?
She quilts and she does art quilts and all this stuff. So, but
there-
I'm going to learn about it on
Are
Thursday.
there pictures?
Yeah. And I think
can
she'll have
read
quilts.
pictures.
Yeah, you can go down there. Okay.
Okay.
We'll take turns. Okay. I'll go down there and then you can come here and then you go down there and I can go there. Okay. Anyway, come see us on Thursday. We'll have some cookies and maybe some candy kisses and
Kisses and cookies?
Yes.
Two of my favorite things.
So we got to go. We got to
These
put
are a few of
all
my
this stuff
favorite
back.
Things.
Bye.
Bye, 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 bye. Buy some more.
My feet are